Behold. For it is worthy of regard among men, and oh that the majesty of heaven would also note it, and speedily send the mercy which our waiting spirits seek. See, O Lord, how we look to thee, and in thy mercy look on us. This behold has, however, a call to us to observe and consider. Whenever the saints of God have waited upon the Lord, their example has been worthy of earnest consideration. Sanctification is a miracle of grace. Therefore let us behold it. For God to have wrought in men the spirit of service is a great marvel, and as such let all men turn aside and see this great sight. As the eyes of servants, or slaves, look unto the hand of their masters. They stand at the end of the room with their hands folded, watching their Lord's movements. Orientals speak less than we do, and prefer to direct their slaves by movements of their hands. Hence, the domestic must fix his eyes on his master, or he might miss a sign, and so fail to obey it. Even so, the sanctified man lifts his eyes unto God, and endeavors to learn the divine will from every one of the signs which the Lord is pleased to use. Creation, providence, grace. These are all motions of Jehovah's hand, and from each of them a portion of our duty is to be learned. Therefore should we carefully study them to discover the divine will. And as the eyes of a maiden unto the hand of her mistress. This second comparison may be used because Eastern women are even more thorough than the men in the training of their servants. It is usually thought that women issue more commands and are more sensitive to disobedience than the sterner sex. Among the Roman matrons, female slaves had a sorry time of it, and no doubt it was the same among the generality of Eastern ladies. Even so our eyes wait upon the Lord our God. Believers desire to be attentive to each and all the directions of the Lord. Even those which concern apparently little things are not little to us, for we know that even for idle words we shall be called to account, and we are anxious to give in that account with joy and not with grief. True saints, like obedient servants, look to the Lord their God reverentially. They have a holy awe and inward fear of the great and glorious one. They watch obediently, doing his commands, guided by his eye. Their constant gaze is fixed attentively on all that comes from the Most High. They give earnest heed and fear lest they should let anything slip through inadvertence or drowsiness. They look continuously, for there is never a time when they are off duty. At all times they delight to serve in all things. Upon the Lord they fix their eyes expectantly, looking for supply, succor, and safety from his hands, waiting that he may have mercy upon them. To him they look singly, they have no other confidence, and they learn to look submissively, waiting patiently for the Lord, seeking both in activity and suffering to glorify his name. When they are smitten with the rod, they turn their eyes imploringly to the hand which chastens, hoping that mercy will soon abate the rigor of the affliction. There is much more in the figure than we can display in this brief comment. Perhaps it will be most profitable to suggest the question, are we thus trained to serve? Though we are sons, have we learned the full obedience of servants? Have we surrendered self and bowed our will before the heavenly Majesty? Do we desire in all things to be at the Lord's disposal? If so, happy are we. Though we are made joint heirs with Christ, yet for the present we differ little from servants, and may be well content to take them for our model. Observe the covenant name, Jehovah our God. It is sweet to wait upon a covenant God. Because of that covenant he will show mercy to us, but we may have to wait for it. Until that he have mercy upon us. God hath his time and season, and we must wait until it cometh. For the trial of our faith our blessed Lord may for a while delay, but in the end the vision will be fulfilled. Mercy is that which we need, that which we look for, that which our Lord will manifest to us. Even those who look to the Lord with that holy look which is here described, still need mercy, and as they cannot claim it by right, they wait for it till sovereign grace chooses to vouchsafe it. Blessed are those servants whom their master shall find so doing. Waiting upon the Lord is a posture suitable both for earth and heaven. It is, indeed, in every place, the right and fitting condition for a servant of the Lord. Nor may we leave the posture so long as we are by grace dwellers in the realm of mercy. It is a great mercy to be enabled to wait for mercy.